always thought Kunlun had a city on the mountain. Shame Kang didn't bring that into Kronopolis. Guess he must have had a...
Something must have gone down in the Cave of Dragons. That disembodied voice isn't yelling at me when I want.
What am I in for today?
Not sure who's behind it this time, but there's more trouble on your doorstep. Go get him.
Hello again, fellow champion! So many pink bricks! With a few more, you could build a tiny little pink house!
Star-Lord, legendary outlaw.
I was never in this much danger before, Kronopolis!
Dr. Strange has on his sanctum? When can I give one of those?
You seen that superhero supply store?
Fools! You truly believe you can stop the mighty Atuma? I too.
Another crime, and this one's a doozy. Think you can get to it?
Apparently there's some kind of exhibition happening up in that ruined building. Man, I do not get that fancy garden.
The world needs heroes like you, and the other 100 or so wandering around.
on, Guardians. How long does it take to beat one guy? I want to go home already.
Those...
I wonder if that Lemurian guy in the pool is here to stay.
He was super...
Kang surveillance drones operate in this area.
Where in tarnation they go?
I need a change of scenery.
You seen that super...
Citizens will be pleased to know that my incredible Kango Rail service is now free to all. Sure, it's not that convenient when there are cars everywhere and most people just fly, but it was Ravonna's idea. And if people don't use it, I'll never hear the end of it.
Maybe you've already seen it, but some trouble is going down near where you are.
Oh, snap! I went to get a hairdryer to thaw up that frozen guy in the cave, but I got totally distracted. Ooh, that rock looks like my mom.
Ooh, I can't feel my face.
Apparently there's some kind of exhibition happening up in that ruined building. Man, I do not get that fancy art stuff.
Dr. Strange has on his sanctum. Where can I get one of those?
I always wanted to be a superhero when I was a kid. Of course, I also wanted to be a dinosaur, so...
The, Statue of Liberty look a little off to anybody else? No? Just me?
There was some questionable training taking place on the mountain earlier. Must be some new kind of ancient martial art or something.
Citizens with suggestions on how to improve Kronopolis can submit them to the big chasm surrounding my citadel. While it may look as though your idea is being thrown into the abyss, I actually have a very impressive and high-tech system in place for collecting this data.
Something must have gone down in the Cave of Dragons. That disembodied voice isn't yelling at me when I walk past anymore. Time to get to training. I flew across the world to get to Kunlun, and now it's right in my backyard? Enlightenment and martial art...
Captain Marvel.
Tampering.
Ooh, I can't wait for today's 4 o'clock salutation.
It's Red Skull Tuesday. I can't wait to see the parade.
Citizens are warned not to approach.
I ain't seen this much trash in one place since my last family reunion.
The Tales know this place as the Nexus.
Chilly up here, huh?
I could have totally been done.
I've noticed some criminal activity not far from where you are. You know what to do.
I bet someone will pay a high price for this. Where should I move to?
I'll show those guys. Can you believe they're still making video games about losers like the Avengers? They already had their turn. 2, in fact. Though I'm not sure if they're both strictly canon. Either way, when was the last time you saw a game with a duck on the cover? The industry needs to change, starting with my new game, codename Project Egg. Sadly, my Quackstarter campaign fell through, so I'm gonna need to find the funds for this thing some other way. Think you could help me find a wealthy entrepreneur that I can hit up for the dough? You won't regret it, kid. See what you can find out from the folks around here. There's gotta be at least one money bags in this joint.
We booked this big cosplayer to come and MC our upcoming fundraiser for the Fuzzy Foundation. As you might have noticed,
the thing they don't warn you about when working at the bank is the folks who keep you working late drying off waterlogged treasure. How'd it get so wet? And why was there so much of it? Whoever it belonged to must be rich.
I always wanted to be a superhero when
I forgot to ask Koi Boy exactly who this guy is cosplaying as, but I'm sure we'll know him when we see him. How good can a costume be? Uh-oh, trouble's a-brewing.
Isn't that Squirrel Girl? Oh no, she's onto us!
We can't let her ruin our plans!
You think these guys have anything to do with our missing cosplayer? That old prospector over in the Old West said he pulled a big hole of something out of the water there. Didn't say what it was, but he was winking so hard I thought he was going to hurt himself. And he was soaking wet. What a strange fellow.
ATM refused my card the other day. Apparently because my bank doesn't exist in this universe anymore. So now I'm pretty much living on a diet of bits of old shoe, which is surprisingly good if you leave it to soak in rainwater for a while.
Stop them! Don't let them near the containment cell!
Containment cell, huh?
I've been saving up for months to buy my young car. But since everywhere I needed to drive to no longer exists, I don't need it anymore. So I did the logical thing and burned all my money.
You know, it's only just occurred to me, but we could...
I need a change of scenery.
Chilly up here, huh?
Don't they call her the unbeatable Squirrel Girl? I'm just saying, maybe rather than try to beat her, we just, you know, run away!
Quiet, you fool! Get her!
These guys are no real challenge. I beat Thing Thang Boom, yo!
Hello? You know Howard the Duck? I got something I was hoping you could pass on to him. A big slap upside the head. That feathered crook stole my sandwich.
So I've been thinking about this Kang guy, and I don't think I care for him very much.
Turns out the Cave of Dragons did have an actual dragon inside.
So what do you got from me? Well, that's tragic, and a little bit disgusting, and absolutely no help to me. They set the money on what? Ugh, that could have been our meal ticket. Could be something there, if we can confirm it wasn't just an old booty dug up. Well, I appreciate you passing on the message without the violence. But technically it was more of a croque madame than a sandwich. Promising. If we knew who cashed in that loot, we could definitely hit them up. So putting what you've told me through the old Detective Melon, we can deduce that the old prospector over in the Old West recently came into some serious cheddar. This is perfect. The only thing now is to figure out how to convince an old-timey prospector to invest in a Talking Ducks video game. But that won't be the weirdest thing I do all week by any stretch. Thanks for the help, kid.
I
Oh, and if you run into Forbush, man, could you tell him the funds are in the bag? Last I heard, the poor guy was looking into making money through social media marketing.
So, find anything out?
Whoever they got on snowplow duty seriously needs to up his game. It's like driving inside a snowplow around here.
You want me to shovel all that snow? That's too much, man.
Come on, what else you got?
Is this a new TV? I can't figure out the remote. How do I switch this to Kang News? They're the only ones who ever have anything nice to say about me. What? I can't hear you. My head's in the fridge. Do we have any cream cheese? Mine.
Bring that into Kronopolis. Guess you must have had a budget to stick to.
All this danger lately really makes you realize how precious every moment is.
I must protect my people in this strange new world.
Looked like something big was going down on top of the Avengers mansion earlier. Think it had anything to do with that massive face that appeared in the sky? Nah, probably unrelated.
Right, let's go get that next.
Is there a person out there who can understand my vision? Working with Howard on this video game of his has been problematic. He laughed at my idea for the final boss, but I think he simply lacks the imagination to grasp its true awesomeness. But as an accomplished game designer, this is a problem I know how to fix. Some ideas are better to show than tell, so what we need is a prototype. We'll get you dressed up as my villain and show off your awesome villainy skills. A smart decision. I'll show you my design for the character. You've signed an NDA, right? Whatever. Get yourself looking the part, then...
Come on, what else you got?
You know where the customizer is, right? Because if this was my game, there'd have been a tutorial for that stuff for sure.
Maybe I've been up here too long. You don't scare me! I'll never tell you where my great-great-great-uncle's pirate treasure is buried. Never! Oh, the password. They don't tell me stuff like that. Just pirate treasure stuff.
I know we've got a whole new bunch of problems now, but I have to ask. Did anyone ever sort out that poor guy's tire fire in the last game?
Hey there!
Turns out the Cave of Dragons did have an actual dragon inside. Somebody owes me a blue stud.
Across the world to get to Kunlun, and now it's right in my backyard? Enlightenment and martial art...
Ah! Don't hurt me, please! I've got a cat to take care of! Oh, Princess Snuffle Meow! What have I got myself into this time?
The password? I couldn't tell you it even if I wanted to. All I know is the guy who set it up used the name of his cat or his dog or something. Seriously, that is all I know.
I don't know nothing about no password. But I do know that at a rate of 1,667 words per day, it would take 1 month to write a novella.
Does that help at all?
I really want to roll a big...
Looking good. We're lucky I managed to arrange this meeting with Howard. He's usually crazy busy on the phone with publishers all day and... Wait. We don't have a publisher yet. That lazy.
No matter how old you get, nothing beats walking through fresh snow. Where should I go for lunch?
Soon as Howard shows up, I'll rustle up some enemies for you to fight.
All right, Forbush, make this quick. I've got another meeting after this. About meetings.
But we're the only two people working on... never mind. Feast your eyes on Cock-a-doodle-doo!
What?
No one is safe from this foul enemy.
Oh, good. Poultry jokes.
I assure you, this villain is no yoke.
And not even original ones.
Fried don't know what you mean.
I'm still shocked that Murdoch would defect from AIM to help Squirrel Girl, of all people. Ask me, he got what he deserved getting thrown into Slammer.
Come on, what else you got? Ah, the more you know. Not much use to us here, though.
If you think she's done with you,
Pirate treasure, you say? Wait, that's not what we're here for. Take this seriously, would ya? That sounds useful, but not on its own. We need more. Weird name for a cat. Got a feeling that'll be relevant somehow.
Okay. And scene. So, what do you think? Pretty hardcore.
We did it! Seems like...
All right, stop saying words. You can put your stupid chicken boss in the game. But if any of the kids at the focus test start crying, it's coming straight out again.
You won't regret this, Howard. If the folks at ChronoCon don't love it, I'll eat my saucepan.
Oh, shoot. ChronoCon's coming up. What are we doing standing around yakking? We gotta get the game finished.
Oh, yeah. I forgot we actually had to make the thing. Thanks for helping us out, pal. If you're going to ChronoCon, make sure to drop by the stand.
Thanks for your help. I left Chipmunk Hunt and Koi Boy in charge of getting Central Park ready for our big bonanza. Maybe you could give those guys a hand for me? Something tells me that story doesn't end here. Let's wrap this saga up in a Gwenpool mission.
Speaking of ChronoCon, you did get the tickets, right?
I thought you were doing that.
This is what I get for teaming up with a walking pot rack.
No matter how old you get, nothing beats walking through fresh snow.
I've noticed no one has thought to write a national anthem for our great nation.
Your eyes in the water see anything yet? Squirrel Girl sent you? Good timing. We could always do with a little extra manpower. What should I get? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay. Visit, live, destroy.
All right, guys, be ready. The Fish Force are telling me our enemies are closing in.
Wouldn't it have made more sense for the Chipmunk Corps to take lookout duty? I mean, it's not like a fish can take a high vantage.
No time for that. Now, we must fight!
Taking place in your area if you aren't too busy.
Something must have gone down in the Cave of Dragons. That disembodied voice isn't yelling at me.
What year is it? I mean, that even matters.
Time to honor our promise and clean up this park for good.
But with foot sweeps instead of street sweeps. Birds.
And shoving instead of... shoveling?
This is not our best material.
I'm gonna...
What are those sticks called that you use to pick up trash?
Trash sticks?
Oh, right. Kicks instead of trash sticks.
I'm all out. How many more are there?
Weren't you the one with eyes in the water?
Yeah, someone kicked dirt in the pond. Only thing they've got a visual on now is a big brown cloud.
Wait, how'd that even happen? There was some questionable training taking place on the mountain earlier. Must be some new kind of ancient martial art or something.
Hey, I thought nobody else was up here.
Yes, quite lovely.
That's already that great.
Have you or somebody you know been affected by the symbiote? Then call symbiote support now. I've been keeping tabs on Venom and Carnage for a while. Last I heard, they... Thanks. I've tried asking around once, but maybe you'll have more luck.
The hand! It must be the hand! Nobody else could concoct a scenario so nefarious!
So, did you find anything out?
Yes, quite lovely.
Find somewhere else to hang out. This is our turf now.
If you guys wanted to show up early, you should have sprung for the early bird.
Try asking the locals if they've seen anything suspicious and gooey. Suspicious and...
Oh no.
What? What happened?
I forgot to pay the deposit on that popcorn machine.
Oh boy.
I did indeed see a creature. Black as night, with razor-sharp fangs. Big as the city itself. But that's nothing. Big Rock Panther is always there watching over us. Snubbing at us, I guess.
Many citizens having trouble dealing with their recent time distraction.
Still no sign of them here. There was some questionable training taking place on the mountain earlier. Must be some new...
They told me that being a receptionist would be just taking phone calls and doing my nails.
Woohoo! Score one for the...
Unless someone objects in the next few seconds, I'm keeping you.
Gwenpool's disembodied voice here. Your heroic deeds have unlocked one of my incredible Gwenpool missions. Go find it.
Thanks again for earlier. Stop by the fundraiser if you get a chance, okay?
Looks like the Cybernet is playing up again.
Is that right?
Yes, quite lovely.
Oh no!
It might be in... That's very kind of you, dear. Thank you. Now, what kind of picture would I like? How about a picture that features a sphinx, that big floating bowl-looking city, and Kang's big electric tower? That would make for an interesting mix, don't you think?
But I never got to finish that big report at...
If you've got business at Oscorp, you're out of luck. There's nobody on the reception desk. Ooh, might have been the guy who came running out when I got here. Come to think of it, it kind of looked like he'd had a scare.
Why didn't I... Did you forget what I asked for, dear? Not to worry. What I'm after is a picture that features a...
I saw the beast. It moves swiftly between cities, consuming its victims in one, only to regurgitate them in the next. They call it the Kango Rail Car.
Oh, shock! Oh, shock! Oh, shock!
can I find the simple life, man?
What? Okay. Nope. Okay, so, where does a macaque get a suit? That's not a joke. I'm genuinely asking. Wherever it was, I bet that was a hilarious issue.
If it's a horrific sludge monster you're looking for, I know where you can find one. My house, because my mother-in-law is visiting. Oh, snap!
Looks like something big.
Well, unless someone objects in the next few seconds, I'm keeping this. Anyone? Nice.
I keep getting parking tickets. Aspiring to make some sort of profit from people parking.
I've noticed some criminal activity not far from where you are. You know what to do.
What else you got? Not the big, dark, snarly thing we're looking for, I'm afraid. A panic at Oscorp, huh? There could be something to that, if we knew what spooked the guy. So this guy had a run-in with symbiotes at his receptionist job. Just need to piece that together with the location. So 2 symbiotes crashed the Oscorp building, huh? There's no doubt about it. It's gotta be that they went looking.
Wait! You did a thing! Which means you've unlocked another thing! That's right! An exciting new Gwenpool mission awaits!
I'm gonna head over to Oscorp later to see what the situation is. If you get the chance, you should do the same.
Hey, you got a sec? Could use a hand with something. SHIELD are preparing to open. Excellent! We're after somewhere that's both relatively deserted and has plenty of room for undisturbed underground development. You got that? Just come back if you forget. Good luck.
Looks like that voodoo waltz around the King's Tower disappeared. If anyone's looking to go over here through this cloud, now's the time.
Coulson send you? Tell him I found a bunch of quiet spots around here that'd be perfect to set up camp. So long as he doesn't mind fighting gophers and the local prospectors for the underground expansion rights. They both seem to like digging around here.
I hear they're getting some fancy new modern entertainment.
You there! Your king would ask for your aid. Aye, it is indeed I. Indeed. Alas, your... Excellent! Then let us away! This world is full of scoundrels. What better use for them than to strengthen my metal?
My report on this area? Well, the desert heat means it's generally pretty, well, deserted. We found a few tombs underground, but only under the existing structures, which suggests it's fair game under the open desert.
I knew this place was missing something. Henchmen.
Ah, so your approach is more of a swish-lick-slice than a slice-swish-lick. This training is most
Is this a new TV? I can't figure out the remote. How do I switch this to Kang News?
Ha! Over already? I've barely a dewdrop on my brow.
Sure, I guess I've got enough for a report. Hollow's the homeworld of the Kree, and those guys are pretty sharp. I think they'd notice anything going on here. In terms of underground real estate, though, it seems pretty untapped.
That ruffian.
It appears I'm inadvertently training what those delightful Manhattanites refer to as their glutes. Ahead of us! More fiends!
Kang's constant announcements are maddening. Can someone...
I say, how do you do that thing with your feet? Oh wait! I think I have it! Ha! I feel stronger just by watching you. Not that that's all I was doing, I assure you. You there!
From what I've gathered, this area isn't too densely populated, and the people don't seem too easily spooked. I've not explored it myself, but rumor has it the castle's dungeon extends to most of the underground. That's all I got.
Another gathering of villains. How about you? My sword is like an extension of my arm. And my other arm is like another sword. To watch you in combat is a true thrill, akin to that amusing contraption known as the Rail. An excellent display. I believe one more encounter will be sufficient for today.
I'm ready to give my report on this area. It's a bustling metropolis, so there's people walking around wherever you go pretty much around the clock. There seems to be some kind of tunnel network underground, too. I nearly got lost down there.
Look there! Are those tiny dragons? What better way to train my steel in dragon slaying? Attack! It would seem...
Oh, this always happens!
Did you get enough information to make a decision? Remember, we need somewhere deserted, with room for undisturbed underground development. All right, what have you got for me? Deserted sounds good. And a large expanse of unused underground. From what you've told me, that...
Wait, that's more like it.
With this experience...
Wait!
You get a chance to catch up with Quake yet?
Prithee, go tell Merlin to gather my things and prepare for an adventure!
There was some questionable training taking place on the mountain earlier. Must be some new kind of ancient martial art or something.
It's almost time. Right on time. Think you can give me a hand?